Hey guys, it's me, Lametria from Cutting Up Keto, where we slice and dice and serve up everything nice with no sugar and lots of spice. Now today I have something that you guys are gonna love. It's actually something that's gonna really help you in those rough moments when you're dealing with the keto flu. I call it just my keto flu soup. You can do lots of different things to tweak this soup, but I chose to use beef stock just because I like the way beef stock tastes in a broth, with some spiralized zucchini and some a few keto-friendly green onions and some mushrooms. It usually takes about a minute or so in the microwave, but you can also do it on the stove if you don't really like to use the microwave. But I honestly chose the microwave myself just because in those moments when you're going through the keto flu, at least when I went through it, those first few days of keto, when your electrolytes and sodium and potassium and magnesium are all off balance, I chose to put it in the microwave so that I could have it instantly. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that soup, but before I get started, I did want to say again a tremendous thank you to everybody that has supported me and all the new subscribers to the channel. It is just amazing the support that I'm receiving from all across the world. I just never dreamed it would, grow this quickly. So I just thank you all for watching and, like I said, supporting me and believing in me. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with the soups. I know y'all are like, come on with the goods. So it'll be just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and get my broth, and I'm gonna go ahead and spiralize the zucchini and show you guys just how quick and easy this soup is. It literally can be ready within minutes. So stay tuned, we'll be right with it. Okay, so to make this nice little quick little, I guess a broth or broth soup or stock soup, whatever you want to call it, here are the ingredients that I'm going to use. Here I have some organic beef stock. You can use beef broth also, it doesn't really matter. I got some onion salt from Trader Joe's. It's not really that salty, believe it or not. Just 2 zucchini right here. That I'm gonna spiralize. I'm not gonna use this many mushrooms. This is actually for another recipe, another video that I'm doing. I'm gonna just use maybe about 5 of these, 4 or 5 of those, and then maybe about a tablespoon of these green onions that I've chopped up. I have some onion powder and some black pepper. Actually, this is not the same brand of black pepper, but I just use this nice container to restock it with the black pepper. My mom gets it from this really nice gourmet spice shop in Cleveland that she gets really fresh ground black pepper from, but again, that doesn't really matter. You can use whatever kind of black pepper you want. And I have some Himalayan salt. For keto, I recommend using as much Himalayan salt as possible because it contains lots of minerals versus regular table salt or sea salt, which probably is why it's got that pretty pink color. I'm sure that has something to do with maybe the extras that it has. And then I also like to use some celery flakes. These right here I get at Kroger, and these give the soup a really great taste. Really lots of sauces and soups. This stuff is just the bomb to me. It really brings out a really nice flavor in the soups. And then just some minced garlic right here. You can chop up fresh, but right now being pregnant, I don't really like to chop up fresh garlic right now. That smell literally drives me insane. So I'm just using just a little bit of that too to give it flavor. You can also just use garlic powder, but right now I'm just gonna use that fresh garlic just to get rid of it. I have it in my refrigerator, so I need to go ahead and use it. But this is it, guys. This is pretty much all that you need for this soup. So I'm gonna go ahead and start first by spiralizing my zucchini. So it'll be just, that only takes a minute, believe it or not. Here's my spiralizer. Sorry, I forgot to show you guys that. And I got this right here on Amazon. This is a really neat spiralizer. It only costs about 15 bucks too. It wasn't nearly as expensive as I thought it would be. So yeah, this is it. So we're gonna go ahead and get started right now. Okay, so here I have my spiralizer. So I'm gonna go ahead and do these 2 zucchinis, but I wanted to say real quick, I said I had 2 zucchinis. Now, you obviously are not gonna need 2 zucchinis for this little tiny bowl of soup. I'm just doing extras because I think it's a good idea with keto to keep some spiralized zucchini in the refrigerator. It actually keeps really well in the refrigerator, and it's a good thing that you can have for a quick side dish. Throw some salad dressing on there to have with your protein of choice at dinner. But we're gonna go ahead and do this. So I got my bowl right here tilted right here, so that it goes in there. I guess the way that this thing is made, it just you have to kind of rig it so that it fits whatever you're doing. So this is it. You hook it on right here. Try to keep the seeds in the middle. There's a little thing here you hook it on. And then use this little claw end. And I'm just gonna put my bowl under there and go ahead and start spiralizing. And this is it. It goes really quickly. A lot of people like to use these as a substitute for noodles, which is good. I've actually done this with a marinara sauce over it, and it's pretty good. Oh, see, you have to kind of guide them in, which is why I tilted my bowl so it's easy to guide them in. And just kind of pull them to break them a little bit. Just keep around going. Until it stops. It'll let you know when it's done. And that's it. Now see how much zucchini you get from just, how much spirals you get from that one zucchini? Pretty much a bowl full. Now we're not gonna use nearly that much. Like I said, keep it on hand in your refrigerator for something. Next, I have my measuring cup. I'm gonna measure out 1 cup of beef stock. This, I recommend, do not get the low sodium kind when you're doing keto. You want all that sodium to replace what you're losing. Remember, your kidneys behave differently on keto. Okay, there's 1 cup of that. And then to that, I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. Not too much, because you don't want it to be so salty that you can't eat it. So just a few turns of that. You really have to use your own palate as a guide. I don't really measure this, I just kind of eyeball it. Just a little bit of sprinkles. All right, so I'm adding the onion salt to that and add a little bit of pepper. Again, I'm just eyeballing it. You have to do what works for you. If you notice that it's too bland, add some more. And I'm gonna stick to just about a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic. Doesn't need very much. And I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 sprinkle of onion powder, just to give it a little bit more onion flavor. And then I'm gonna add what I said was roughly a tablespoon of these chopped green onions. And about 4 to 5 of these mushrooms. And then I'm gonna show you about how many zucchini I add to this. Let's see here. All right. And that gives you fiber. It gives you all sorts of things. So this is gonna be a nice, actually little filling, quick little soup. And I also add some, you can add coconut oil or butter to this. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter to this. Now I normally add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, but because this baby does not like coconut oil, I'm not gonna use it. I normally do though, you wanna get that medium chain triglyceride that has all those different brain healthy fats and things in there. So I'm gonna put this in the microwave on roughly about 1.5 minutes, maybe 2 minutes, to go ahead and try and cook those vegetables a little bit. And then that's gonna be it. You drink this, eat it out of, I actually ate it out of the measuring cup. So this is it, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the microwave and I'll bring it back to show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay. So I just took it out of the microwave. I put it on 2 minutes, and you can see that it's not like cooked all the way to the point where it's just mushy, but you just want to get it just a little bit tender. And let me go ahead and give it a taste. But you can see that looks good. The smell is amazing. It's really. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and give it a taste and see. It's good. Like I said, I ate it. I ate it right out of this container because when the keto flu hit, I needed relief right then and there. It tastes so good when it's made like this. But you can use chicken stock, vegetable stock, homemade, even bone broth is even better. Homemade bone broth. but I was always too lazy to make bone broth. All right, so tasting it, it's got a good flavor, but it needs more salt. So do not be afraid to use the salt on keto. Let's see here. I'll probably add a little bit more of the onion salt too. And just get it to your liking. You don't want it to taste bland. You know, on keto, you can enjoy salt. If you're one of those people that enjoys a salty snack, you can enjoy it because your body needs it. You're not eating a lot of processed foods, so you got to get your salt from somewhere. So you go ahead and add it to your food. That's good. I promise you this is gonna hit the spot when you have the keto flu symptoms. So this is it. So if you like what you saw in this video and you want to see some more, go ahead and hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to leave me a comment on whether you try this or not, or if you make any modifications. I love it when you guys leave me comments and tell me about different changes that you make, because it gives me different ideas, and also the other readers that are reading. We're all in this together and all just kind of, you know, learning as we go. You know, one of the things that I made a priority when I started keto was to experiment as much as possible with different foods, because there was a lot of foods that I wasn't going to be eating anymore, and there's just so many different things out there for us to try that we may not be used to, but this is good right here. So again, if you like what you saw in this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.